Cartier the watch. Cartier, look, Cartier. Cartier, spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 to dash.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from Lumen Field. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
On the ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rolling right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Boye Mafe in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. The 49ers out for the punt. He'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, Milrow. Open man, right side. He's got it. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A big play for Seattle. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Timberwolves. Trap 60, trap 60.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 15 on that game. First down, Seattle.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
To the pylon, he's in. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his fourth rushing touchdown of the year. Now Amy Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 1. Back to throw. Right back to Pearsall again. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. DeMarcus Lawrence, there on the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing now on third and long. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That is well done there. Converting on third and 15. Here's first and 10.
Ready. 60 reps. 60 reps.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. They'll look to throw. Moving outside, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Boye Mafe. He works his way in. And that's now 2 sacks for him in the opening quarter.
Here we go.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
Okay. Frank.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
52 points. Blue. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Niners are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, it's Milroe. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play for Seattle. 32 yards.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
And they'll somehow turn this into a net positive, get out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll be brought down at the 45. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the give, it's ETN. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Julian Love brings him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, they need 7. Once again, it's ETN. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
They'll try and run for the first with ETN. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line. And that is enough for a first down.
Give a lot of credit to the left side of this offensive line. They're the ones who are going to do all of the work here, opening up that lane for their guy to run through. And really nice patience there by the back, letting his blocks develop to make sure he can pick up that first down.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Set.
Now this time they'll look to throw. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll look to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Boye Mafe. What a half he's putting together. 4 sacks now in the ballgame. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Samuel has it working the middle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. That one incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Milrow. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Throwing is Milrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Straight.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is left side and taken in by Allen. Here's 2nd and 6. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
17. Right.
They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Seahawks will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Panther 60. 19 strike. 19 strike.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Milrow gonna look to run it himself. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Seattle. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, by this week, this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. The Niners will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. One final throw before the break. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Up from the secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. To the air, it's Milroe. Huff brings it in left side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
First and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. There, Baron. Good on the point after. And the Seahawks will extend this third-quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. What can they do here on third down and 7? Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete. Tight end got it. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. First and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
16 yards. And the 49er first down.
Here's Etienne. We'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. Julian Love brings him down. They face second down and 7. Back to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 19 Chargers, 19 Chargers. 60 Mavericks, 60
Now Milroe on first down. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, here's Milroe. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Here's Milroe to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Fairbury to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks are going to extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And third down coming up.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Nick Emanwari.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Walker now gets us going here in the fourth quarter. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 1.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on third down, and they just can't make a play.
And it will finally be brought down at the Niners' 18. A big play for Seattle. 32 yards. So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now, Milroe misses a designed run, and he will score again. Jalen Milroe, touchdown Seahawks. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Set, ready. 40, hut.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both running and pass.
And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Hurry up.
First down, San Francisco.
Commit west. Down.
Now a handoff. ETN. Inside the 20. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 39 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Ready.
They'll run it once more with ETN. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second down and 8. We'll try left side with Etienne. And the Niners are going to be set up first and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Ready, set.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Ready,
They'll try to sneak it here. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Second and 11.
Bracco 80.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So the 12th man, a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for this.